In the heart of Africa, where vitality and wonder intertwine, there was a tribe carrying in themselves pride and immortal tradition. That is, Maasai tribe. They are people of the Black Continent, is warriors of the sun, and behind every step is a rich tapestry of stories about their lives and culture. Maasai warriors are renowned for their bravery and fighting skills. They spend many hours training, prepare for hunting and protecting the tribe. For thousands of years, in Africa in general, and Kenya in particular, many tribes have lived together. Each tribe has its own culture, but it can be said that Maasai people are one of the tribes with the most unique customs and rituals. Although I have been here many times, I still haven't been able to answer the question, do they choose to stand outside of human civilization as their happiness? Until now, most Maasai villages are still located in remote and desolate areas. Their main and almost only means of transportation is their feet. Living in the wild environment, with many fierce carnivorous animals, the risk of being attacked by wild animals is quite high. So besides their courage, Maasai people also have extremely resilient and robust physicality. Their bodies are tall, strong, and flexible. With just a stick in hand, a Maasai man can kill a lion. I'm Honey Badger. I will tell you interesting things about the most dangerous and combative tribe on this planet. If you have any other interesting information about this tribe, share it in the comments section, and consider subscribe to help channel grow. Maasai tribe is one of the most famous and ancient tribes in East Africa, mainly concentrated in Kenya and Tanzania. They have a unique and rich culture, with traditions of warriors, livestock herding, and independent living across the savanna plains and grasslands. The Maasai people historically lived primarily in the lower Nile River region, and only began migrating to other regions after the 17th century. They became one of the strongest tribes in East Africa during 18th and 19th centuries. However, after the British invasion of East Africa, most of Maasai land was reduced. Nowadays, as urbanization and agricultural development in Tanzania progress, the living space of the Maasai people is increasingly limited. Nowadays, we often only encounter Maasai people in conservation areas or national parks in Tanzania and Kenya. Despite the significant impact of modernization and tourism on indigenous tribes, the Maasai people still remarkably preserve their traditional customs. With the efforts to preserve indigenous culture by the governments of Kenya and Tanzania, the Maasai population has significantly increased. In the past 2 decades, from around 1 million people in the late 80s, it has now risen to 4 million people. The Maasai people still live according to traditional customs, very simple and close to nature. They mainly rely on their livestock, including cows and goats. Inside the hut we had to stoop to enter. There are 2 beds made of branches, lined with bark underneath, and the top has cushions made of cowhide. The hut also has a fireplace for cooking and keep warm in winter and night. All the huts have walls and roofs made from branches of acacia trees, elephant grass, and various other types of branches, then coated with a mixture of mud, water, and cow dung. Sounds quite smelly, doesn't it? They use their hands to knead fresh cow dung until it becomes very pliable and sticky, then spread it on the roof and walls of their homes. Maasai people use cow dung to coat the walls to help materials stick together like cement. Additionally, they cover the roof with cow hides to protect it from leaks. The Maasai people's village have large families, with up to hundreds members, from great-grandparents to grandchildren, under the leadership of the oldest man. Men in Maasai tribe are the pillars and have the authority to make decisions in the family, while women mainly take care of household chores, give birth, and care for children. Observing Maasai women in colorful attire, with heavy earrings, vibrant bracelets, and large beaded necklaces, quietly holding their children on the porch gives a sense of time standing still. One interesting fact is that when a man marries, the dowry is converted into number of cows or goats that he must pay to the father or elder of the bride's family. Young men reach marriageable age often have to build up their own livestock herds. The larger the livestock herd they can own, wealthier and more influential they are.
Have you ever seen anyone hunting lions?
The Maasai indigenous people live concentrated in vast grasslands areas around the Great Rift Valley in Kenya. This land is very fertile, with abundant vegetation attracts a variety of wildlife, creating a wonderful wilderness world. For many centuries, the Maasai people have shared this land with lions. Now, as the Maasai population in the area increases, there is less space for wildlife to thrive, leading to a decline in wild animals, and lions begin to pay attention to Maasai livestock. With the decline in livestock numbers, Maasai people have noticed something unusual. They begin to investigate the cause. Footprints clearly visible on the mud, the Maasai tribesmen quickly follow the tracks. Those are lion tracks. To protect their families and livestock from attacks by outside wildlife, Maasai men often carry weapons, including spears or knives. The Maasai men tracked down the location where the lion was feeding on its prey. When they run there, the lion quickly runs away. They began to pursue the lion. The Maasai people don't feel fear in the presence of the animal, considered the king of the jungle. They even liken themselves to lions, strong and formidable. Additionally, they see lions as the ultimate measure of courage. When they spot lion, the experienced and strong adult men of the tribe will confront the king of beasts. These true warriors will bravely face the fierce lion together. In the end, the lion is killed by these Maasai men. When the warriors return from the lion hunt, entire Maasai community will celebrate for a week. Women from other villages will come to embrace and kiss the first warrior who speared the lion. The warrior who hunted the lion will receive a beaded shoulder strap. They will hold hands and dance, in joy for having defeated the Lion King. These men will wear beaded shoulder strap throughout the ceremony and will be respected by the Maasai community for life. Living in close proximity to wild animals, Maasai people are considered the bravest among the tribes in Kenya. When Maasai boys reach 16 age, they must kill a lion as a rite of passage to prove their maturity. Today, lions are facing extinction, so the local residents are no longer allowed to kill them. Would you dare to go lion hunting with me like these Maasai people? Have you ever heard of the Adumu dance? The Adumu dance has existed in Maasai culture for centuries, being an integral part of daily life and important tribal events. Adumu not only a way to express joy and celebration, but it's also a part of ceremonies and significant events, such as marriage and honor ceremonies. Adumu dance often performed by young Maasai men, especially during festivals and important events. The dancers will form a circle, with participants leap high the air flexibly and strongly. A notable feature of Adumu dance is how the dancers jump high into the air while maintaining excellent body synchronization and balance. This requires strength and perfect control. It's a demonstration of skillful performance and ability to control by the dancers. Adumu dance not only a symbol of joy and celebration, but also a symbol of creativity, strength, and confidence of the Maasai people. It's a way for them to honor and maintain their traditions while also connecting with each other and their ancestors. Adumu dance also holds deep significance in the education and training the younger Maasai generations. Learning and performing Adumu dance, not just about learn dance moves, but also about learn self-control, discipline, and confidence, essential qualities in their daily lives. That's some interesting facts I know about the Maasai tribe, where people hunt lions. I'm Honey Badger. If you have any other interesting information about this tribe, share it in the comments section, and consider subscribe to help channel grow. Now, goodbye and see you later in the next sections.